All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Well, Mr. Elconin. The opening bell rings.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like buying today. I feel like buying stonks.
Stocks. I think the only thing stopping this market is the close. Look at this, man. Up 56 and a quarter handles. Far exceeded I know, share the charts is what you're going to ask me. Far exceeded the average daily range, which is also interesting here. And my top number on my sheet, 83 and a half. We're at 84 and a half. So if you wanted to use the all-time high as your target, boom, there it is. Big up day. I was just thinking about it. We are heading into the end of the month, so some perhaps early end of the month buy-in, ahead of the end of the month buy-in. But that's what you're looking at. Straight up in the futures, never even came close to that pre-market low. Crude, that's up 74 cents at 62.17. Haven't drilled in on my crude numbers lately, but maybe I'll do that over the weekend. Silver and gold, they're both in the red. Gold's in the red by 610, struggling at 1800 once again. Couple of tops just under that. Silver still above 26, but not by much. I think I said that this morning. Up 14 and a half cents at 26.04, or down 14 and a half cents. In Bitcoin, the bad news is it's down $2,085 at 50,800. The good news is it caught a bounce off 47.4, and you know what? I thought maybe coin would trade in the green today, but it did. It's struggling for dear life to hold on. I thought with this Bitcoin bounce that it might have a little bit more of a green day, but that's my pre-market prep stock of the day. I'll find the link for that to the article. I thought it was a pretty good article if I say so myself.
Okay. I believe you. What about Snap, which is not able to hold its gains today?
Snap turned into crap. Not really. Still up $3 on the day. I think the only thing you could really take away from this chart, and how many times have you seen this? And let's go to the pre-market action. And on the pre-market action here, you did, wow. So this is the pre-market high of 62, right before the bell. It took it out, and tough trade. You went quite a bit above it. So if you're using that as an exit point, you looked pretty bad when it went to 63.20. And then just some profit taking in here. Wow, they even got this thing. It was lower. Did it get through the close? Yesterday's low, 57.32. Didn't quite get to the close, folks. Look at that. 57.05. It closed from yesterday. 57.32. So still a real good green day. But man, these lower highs here. Let's see. I think we'll use that high from today, 63.20. That's a good bogey. That would be 63.79. Not close enough for even me to call it a double top. So a good day. It's probably going to end up a red bar, though.
This is an interesting one from Kushal. Can you name 3 companies reporting earnings next week whose stocks have upside from the previous 52-week high? That's a really hard one. There was like 1,000 earnings reports. You know how many earnings reports are next week? There's like 1,000 of them. We got Tesla. We got Amazon. We got Facebook. We got Apple. Let me pull up my my trusty Benzinga Pro here and get you that list, because it is next week is going to be the highlight of the week, or highlight of the season when it comes to earnings. Where's my Benzinga Pro list here? Oh.
So what was the question again?
It was a very challenging question. It was
okay. Go ahead. I'm up for a challenge.
I mean, I guess he's asking to look at who's reporting next week and see if we can Wait a minute. Let me see if I understand this right. Who's
If
reporting?
you can't understand the question, how do you expect me to answer it?
All right, you're right. That was weirdly phrased. I'm taking it off the screen. I'm sorry. Oh,
Okay,
so
go
he's
ahead.
saying
Go ahead.
companies reporting next week that you have a high conviction that they're going to go higher. Oh, that's so hard.
You know what? I think I don't know how many times we expressed this over, on the show that we're not like
Yeah.
we're not playing stuff. I mean, playing stuff into the earnings reports. I mean, a lot of times, even if you had the report, you don't know how it's going. So, for my stocks and my long term portfolio, I'm not looking at this quarter to quarter or day to day things like that. If I can get to the question that just to give you a general answer here, when a stock's making new all-time highs, don't worry about what that actual all-time high is so much. Be more focused on what the all-time closing high is,
Okay.
because the institutions that's where they're marked on the trade, right? So that's their portfolio is going to look is what the mark. Intraday, they're not looking at intraday. So look at, and let me give an example here for Nucor. Okay, you
Mm.
made a yeah, and it's just because I'm looking at this one. You got a new all time high. I don't even know what day it was made. Was it made on this day? The all time closing high. Look at that. You had a close at 80.39, 80.51, 80.53. Okay, and then three closes in the same area, and you had tight ranges, and it broke down. So that's the spot of where institutions are trying to get out of a position at the mark. So I don't know what's going to make a new all-time high next week. I don't know if it's what makes a new all-time high is going to keep on going. But what I tell you, if you are looking for continuations, look for that close to improve. Once you start to see a couple closes in the same area, it might be an indication of institutions liquidating their position.
All right. Here's just some highlights next week up on the screen right there. All right. We got Tesla's Monday, which is so weird, but you've got
Really?
Yeah, Monday after the close. You got Tuesday. You got UPS 3 a.m. in the morning. Eli Lilly in the morning after the close on Tuesday. Alphabet, Microsoft, AMD, Starbucks, Visa.
Yow!
I know. Wednesdays, Boeing, Spotify, Shopify, Wingstop. Benzinga accounted for a not insignificant portion of Wingstop's earnings last quarter. After the close, eBay, Apple, Facebook. And that brings us to Thursday. Caterpillar, Microsoft, Merck, Mastercard. After the close on Thursday, Amazon, Twitter, Gilead, Neo, U.S. Steel. And then Friday, we ended with the oil companies, Chevron.
So does that mean I don't have to do any show prep next week?
That's what Joel thinks about when he sees this chart. That's what Joel thinks about. I don't really have to pay attention because it'll be our earnings.
I just don't have to make a bunch of stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, well,
okay,
it will be what we talk about for sure. So,
I want to ask the chat something real quick. And I just kind of thought, man, I like to listen back to today's show or shows every once in a while, and look at what are we doing right, what are we doing wrong? How can we improve? Yeah. And I just kind of feel. I mean, I know we have a lot of chit chat, and I know I'm really funny, and we have some good back and forth. But are we not covering enough stocks? That's what I want to know. So if we are covering enough stocks, put a 1. If you think we're doing too much chit-chatting, then put a 2. That's because I want to know. Because I know we have fun discussions and we think we're funny, but I just want to see. So let us know.
Today, if I could put a ballpark, we probably talked about, and when I say talk about, I mean you brought the stock up on the screen on your charts. We probably did somewhere between like 15 and 20 stocks today. Somewhere in that range. I don't know how.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's not as low as you think. We did get on some sidetracks, but we got some someone put a 1.2. What does that even mean?
Because Dennis, we started doing 30-second, stocks, ticker time.
Yeah.
And that ended up in old trading stories.
Oh, but people like that stuff. Look.
Okay. I just want to give the people what they want.
I like that stuff. I like that stuff. I like hearing. We don't do enough story time. Actually, I think we need to do more story time. But All Styles says, Joel, your charts are what keeps me coming back. So there
okay. All right. Well, let's do some charts.
We got some twos now. Okay, fine. We'll do more. Someone DM'd me and asked me about TAN, which was
someone's trying to get me to get bullish this solar, and I'm thinking about it. I haven't.
Well, wait. Can I? Let me read you. He just asked very simply: is it back in favor, or is today just an opportunity to sell? That was the question.
I wouldn't sell here. I wouldn't sell here because you turned on the dailies, you turned on the monthlies, and I'm just looking at TAN here.
Yeah.
And you turned. And I love, let's just go long term. Let's go to the monthlies, I'm not going to give you every number, but look at that $80, just trail your stop up from there. I wouldn't sell on a day today. No. A big turn, big sell off, run up the election. Oh, Biden's going to get rid of everything except, solar power. I think what you want to do here, I'm just going to use the TAN as just a reference point. You got a little bit overdone, a little selling, let's see if we can get back to triple digits. Let's see if we can get back to this area, work its way up. It's not going to go there tomorrow. But you got some great support on the monthlies, and let's see if you got a solid rebound here. Now, if it gets back up to 102, 103, hangs out and stalls, and then you may have a downtrend. But man, that was a lot of up months in a row, couple down months. So I would have now today watch it solar be down. This be down $10 on Monday, but no, I mean the trend's your friend right here, and if you were fighting it this whole time, it looks like you caught the turn.
Solar Up says if it's an investment, buy. If it's a trade, whatever.
Exactly. It depends. If you have a target at 91.06, then take it.
Sure.
And that's why I think you see like in moves like this, you have people that are, maybe an algorithm that was trying to pick this stock up between 88 and 86 for, they wanted to get 200,000 shares or something. And they said, if it gets to 91, we're selling it. And that's what you have. You have the, so that's what caused the stalls. My Derby picks will be coming next week.
Next week.
I am actually thinking of doing a Derby show.
Yes. You want to do it on Benzinga?
Yeah. I'm going to talk to my buddy Ira. He's kind of shy.
Yes.
And that would be, I've been hawking these Derby preps. And as of right now, my horse is not the favorite. Okay. So I like that. But who knows? Once I say I like it, then it's going to be the favorite. So
can I just say, Joel, no one talks about a friend with more reverence than Joel talks about his buddy Ira. And I did meet Buddy Ira one time, and I felt like I was meeting a legend. Joel's Buddy Ira, they got stories coming out.
Oh boy!
So
I
would love to do a Derby prep show with you and Buddy Ira next week here.
I don't know if we can get him on the screen.
All right,
but I'll tell you right now, if you talk about the most improved technological person since the pandemic started,
it's Buddy Ira.
It's Ira, because I think he got his first cell phone about 4 years ago, and that was out of necessity. And he's a school teacher. And listen to this: he had to do Zoom. He had to get hotspots. He had to do because he had to, during the height of the pandemic, he had to teach over the internet. No, I'm so proud of him.
One in the chat. One, if you want us to do a Derby special show next week.
He's gonna kill me.
Two,
no.
If you don't want that. One if you do, two if you don't. Let's bring the charts back up while we're on the topic.
Another tangent. This one was your fault, Spencer. Go ahead.
No, it's actually your fault. Somebody asked about Enphase while we're on the topic of solar.
Okay, let's stay here. ENPH. I don't know. Just find out what that short seller is doing. That was a long time ago, and whatever he's doing, do the opposite. It's trying. It's forming a base. It's getting a pop here. it's so hard to fade moves like this, right? I don't like I see I mean, as much as I like, if you're not if you're not faded and you're not trading, well, when a stock has a strong uptrend like this and makes a high and it pulls back, I want to, if I'm in it, I want to see how much of the pullback, how much it wants to get back. And a lot of times you'll see a 50%. I know you guys probably are sick and tired of hearing me preach it, but you will get counter trend moves. You will get reversals. So I would figure out the exact number, lay it out there, see if it comes, with a daily high or a couple daily highs, and that adds significant to it. So, I mean, when something comes off a base like this, and then the other thing that you got to think about when a stock has a fall like this and then goes down and tests an area, buyers are going to step up, right? Right now, they're going to have to step up here from 140. This guy that was being sneaky between 140 and 145, he's got to come up with a new plan, right? The people that were planning on covering their shorts under 150, they got to come up with a new plan. So the markets are, there's constantly different scenarios going on, and you just have to try and come up with as many different scenarios, and hopefully they go your way.
All right, here's what we'll do. If we can get to 150 likes today, we will strongly consider doing a derby show next week.
You guys steal my likes from my show and you put them on the other shows. So how do we know? So this one's on a separate thing?
No, they're all separate now, Joel. They're all separate.
Okay.
They're all separate. All right, let's go back to chat and see what you guys are watching. AB asked if you can invest in horse racing. Yeah, man, it's called Go to the Track.
You know what? I just want to say one thing, and this is like for informational purpose. I've been a little bit cold lately.
Oh.
And you know what happened? And you know what kind of knocked me off my keister? It wasn't last year, but the year before. What was it? What was the horse got DQ'd?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, before it was at
the turn.
Is that the Belmont, right?
No, there was in the Derby. It was in the Derby.
Right.
And you want to know what the worst thing about it is? Is that I was watching the race with Lisa, and when I saw it happen live, and I'm like, that horse is coming down. They're going to disqualify that horse. She's like, what are you talking about? And I said that he interfered with that other horse. They're going to pull him down. And she's like, no way. And then the race is over. And I think I also had the exacta in the trifecta. And I'm like, and I'm just like, it's not going to stand. And then they put up I think it was an objection. Objection is when the riders do it. Inquiry is maximum security. Thank you, Emily Davis. You're very smart. And what inquiry comes from the judges. And usually when you get an inquiry, you're toast. I think this started out as an objection. So there was a little bit of hope. And Todd Gordon, all these people are blowing up my phone. You nailed it. You nailed the exact. And I'm like, no, it didn't. So that kind of knocked me off my keister. So hopefully I could regain my mojo.
All right. Well, let's go back to the stocks here. What about Joel? You know what we need to talk about this morning on the earnings front? Did you see Skechers today? SKX. Did you see that?
Wait, let me see. Is it? Oh my Lord! If it's up a lot,
it's up a lot.
Do you want to know something, Spencer?
What?
Do you know what shoes I wore today?
Probably
for the first time.
Probably
the first time.
The first time?
It is, because it got a little bit nice out, so I didn't want to wear socks. I got these ugly blue pair of Skechers that are really light and foamy, and I wore them today. I wonder if people saw me out wearing my Skechers.
Oh, yeah.
And, we're tanking here. What's going on, Spencer? Is there a big seller?
We're all-time highs.
We are tanking. No one wants to go home long over the weekend. When you see, like when I said, you see the all-time high at 83.50 and it goes to 86.75, don't pay attention to the show and put a sell stop in there at 83.50 like you should. But look at that. Look how it pulled back $10. Maybe some sell imbalances, right?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, we let's see. It was only in the last couple of minutes here.
Let's go to I don't like to do short 2 time frames. Makes me nervous. But let's see here. We didn't have any news on this. 1536. So I think the imbalances are out earlier. 1536 is when we hit the high, and now we're peeling off. I think I have the all-time closing high is in. Let me check that for you folks because that's an important number. The all-time closing high, 76 and a quarter. It looked like it was a shoe-in just 24 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, and now keep an eye. Let's see if we can get above 76 quarter here for the close.
All right. So while we're on the topic of shoes, somebody mentioned Crocs, which is also right there at highs. Not quite, but a couple. CROX is a ticker on that.
Man, we haven't talked about that thing in a long time.
No, we haven't.
Shoes with holes in them.
Yeah. I will say that I've had the same. I have these Crocs slippers. I've had them for like over a decade, probably 15 years now, and they're amazing. But those are the only Crocs that I own.
No Crocs for me. Just watch this high. This is a pesky area here, so people are talking about continuation. High 84.79 here. You puked off that. 84.78 here. You puked off that. Here, 84.43. So I'd say big day for this. 3 strong up days in a row. Man, draw a trend line. I'm not even going to do it here on the monthly. Holy moly. Look at that. People must be wearing a lot of Skechers during the pandemic. Look at that thing. Oh, yep. So keep an eye on that 84.75 area.
All right. Celsius, they're asking about CELH. This one's a mover.
CELH.
This one's a high flyer and a mover and a shaker. This is a Luke Jacoby favorite.
A Luke Jacoby favorite, huh? Boy. I mean, double top here. It's trying here. Let's get through here. Let's get through this area. Let's clear out that seller at 61. That's all I have to say. Someone's just out. They want it out of a piece. It's over the 50% retracement. That's it. 61, and then you got another upside target 61 and 62.72. The other thing that you got to look at this one is that it, like we talk about filling gaps, it filled that gap here. If you were using that sell this low as an exit the first time, 59.13, pretty good sale. So important to take out this double top.
What about we get asked about this OCGN like 40 times a day. It's like a ridiculous mover. I think it's being manipulated. It's low float, crazy volume, like no volume on most days, crazy volume today. I don't know. I don't know if what Joel has to say about it, but this one is just what's the flow? All right, it's not a super.
Is it a Reddit stock?
All right, it might be. I think this is being manipulated. I don't know how. I don't know who, but I think just the way it's moving, it screams manipulation to me. I want no part of this.
Yeah, I mean the monthly. I mean, if you're holding out for 300 here, I don't think you're going to get that. Let me see. The only pattern I could talk about on these kind of things.
I'm sorry, they had an offering, so the flow ain't that low anymore.
Jam it down the throat.
Excuse me.
Okay, so, and I've tried to play this strategy on my own, and I've gotten smoked every time I've done it.
Yeah.
But the strategy is, okay, this thing just hangs out, trading 12, 13 million, 14 million, right? Here, I'll bring this over here. And then you have this big volume day. 13 million to 136 million, 650, 552 to 650. This means people are loading the boat. They loaded the boat that day. Big old volume. I don't know if there was news on it. And then this day is when they unload. And look at this. The big up volume. Oh, we got everyone in the pool here, 231 million. And now I don't know where just keep an eye on the offering price. So I try and follow these strategies, and it seems like I just don't follow it consistently enough. But when those big volume bumps and it gets on radars and like, oh, the bots, oh, Renaissance Capital, Citadel, oh, we're going to trade the living daylights out of this. And then that's what ends up happening. So what's the offering? Like, but I would have been telling you to sell on this day. The only thing I would have said I would have been holding out for 14 today.
$10 is the offering price.
Yeah, I would have been holding out for 14.05, and I would have gotten shut out because it only went to 13.65.
You know who's getting smoked today is Kimberly Clark, K&B. They had earnings this morning.
Aren't people using toilet paper anymore? What's going on?
I don't know.
KMB, they had earnings though, right?
Mm-hmm.
This would make me really scared to be in how's Procter and Gamble doing? I would just do your relationship based trading. Oh, look they had earnings and they're getting hit too. So, people talk about identifying rotation and things like this. I'd keep an eye on this. How's Clorox doing?
Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at that chart for a while. Let's pull up like a longer term. I want.
That's. I don't know. You could be seeing some rotation here, folks. I'll have to drill down on it over the weekend.
All right, we are about 2 minutes to go into the end of the week here. So yeah, we are off those highs. I guess we're not going to close at.
Oh, who knows? 3 points. I mean, now it's 73.5. We need to get 76.25. So, I mean, I'm not losing all hope for it, but going in Sunday night trading, 83.5 was that old time high. You got to 86.75. You don't need to split hairs with stuff like that, but you got a nice level up there. I don't know if I talked about the downside action, but you had some nice setups this earlier in the week. Of course, the reason I didn't get really bearish this week, which I can get bearish on a dime, is because we made that 1050 low on Tuesday. They protected it on Wednesday with a 41.13 low. They protected it on Thursday with a 15.25 low. That's good enough for me. That's a triple bottom for me. So I was not going to get the bearish scalpel out until we took out that. That was selling on weakness. And now I'm a little bit torn because you could have thought it was a breakout at 83.5 today. But, the close today is going to be very close to the all-time closing high. So if you want to see my numbers before I do them over the weekend, you're going to have a 2-star at today's close up to 76.50, which is the all-time closing high.
James J is trying to decide if he's catching the knife or buying the dip on KMB. Well, if there's blood on the floor, if there's blood, you caught the knife, and if there's no blood,
it's on day one. I mean, because a lot of people are going to wait. What did Kimberly Clark do yesterday? They're going to call their broker on Monday, and they're going to say, "Get me out." So
no, nobody calls their broker anymore.
What are you talking about? No.
You do? Maybe you do. I don't know.
I have some managers that I talk to, but I mean, it's not like common. But what if you are going to take a shot here, then you better be ready to hold on to test this double bottom at 130 here. Just real quick, folks. I just want to drop a link in here. I'm going to be doing Sunday night PreMarket Prep with Rob Friesen.
Oh wait, was Rob supposed to join us today? Or no?
No, because I did that show with him yesterday. I tried to get Sean on. Do you want to hear something about Sean, and then I'll let you go?
Yeah, all right.
I gave Sean the opportunity to be the first person ever to appear on PreMarket Prep twice in a week.
Well, Jason just did it this week.
Well, Jason owns the company.
Yeah, all right. So besides,
I met a guest.
Yeah,
and he had 2 valid excuses.
All right.
Well, the second one he kind of fessed up. His first one was like, "Oh, I told my wife I was going to meet her for some drinks," and then he just texted me. The real reason was he was out on the golf course. So there it is. So
wait. Can I make a confession? I'm going to go to the driving range this weekend because I have a bachelor party in a month. And we're going to go golfing, and I have never golfed in my life.
Well, let me know. Do you have clubs?
No, I'm going to borrow. Are you kidding me? I have no.
Oh, I wonder if I gave away my old set. Let me check to see if I got, because I got a new set. I sprung last, got it big time, so it's set. So maybe I'll talk to my nephew and see if I got my old set, and I'll give you a little golf lesson. Okay?
All right, that would be cool. We are close, so we did not close.
$200 an hour, but yeah, I'll give you a golf lesson.
Okay, I'll pay you in Bitcoin or Dogecoin. We did not close at the all-time high there. The all-time closing high. I'm looking at the SPY. Autumn closing high
No,
was
I'm not going to do it.
we didn't do it. At least in the SPY. So we're close though. We're close. We're right off those highs. So if you take away those last few minutes, it's a pretty great week all around, right?
Yep. I did the big two sports in high school, swimming and golf. Can't be captain of both of those teams.
Jeff Warren goes, if you haven't golfed.
There's only one athlete at Monroe High that was better than me, and that was Doug Grove. He was captain of the swim team, golf team, and tennis team.
I will report back on Monday how my day.
Let me know. I may go out there and knock some around with you. Maybe go out to Shenandoah.
Okay. All right. I'll let you know. All right, Joel. Have a good weekend, man.
All right. You too. See you guys Sunday night, 6 p.m. I put the link in there, and I'll tweet it out later, too.
All right. @Spoos on Twitter. See you, Joel. I promise to report back. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Nick Malucci. People are about as good at golfing as they are trading or investing, which means they generally will overstate how good they are. All right. It's 4:02 on a Friday. So the plan for now is to just kind of hang out. We do have our next show, but it's not for a half hour at 4:30. We got Cannabis Insider. And I want to bring Mitch on here. Basically, so first we're going to we will play some clips. But before we play some clips, some highlights of the week, I wanted to ask you your all's opinion on some things. We are constantly in experimentation mode here at Benzinga. We're always trying new things, figuring out what's working, what's not working. If there is something that you think we're missing, let us know either right now in the chat or email us, shows@benzinga.com. You can email powerhour@benzinga.com. You can email PreMarket@benzinga.com. But I recommend using the show's email address. And like for example, if you want more live trading, right? If you want more live trading, well, let us know. If you want more just chart analysis, if you want less chart analysis, right? Tell us what you want. We don't know what you want. We have some ideas. We have things that we want ourselves, but we don't really know what you guys want if you don't tell us. One thing that we are thinking about is getting more live trading ASAP on our stream, like throughout the day. People who are actually trading, people like David Green, right? Yeah, live at the market open. Dino just gave some really helpful feedback, not about Benzinga, but about my golf game or lack thereof. Thank you for that, Dino. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron straight. I'm gonna try to. Yes. Also great feedback, Scarjo. We are well aware of this fact. We are well aware of this fact. We need more non-men on the stream. Totally agree. We're working on it. If you know anyone, shoot us an email. We've got Stock Mom on Tuesdays, but we are always looking for more. Just because you don't see any women on the stream doesn't mean we haven't been looking. We are looking. So if
we also have the crypto show with Catherine, and we have Biotech Buzz with Vivi.
All right. Well, Scarjo wants us to hire Kathy Wood. That's just not going to happen. Kathy Wood should hire.
Yeah, I don't think she'll ever work for anybody for the rest of her life.
No. The low PE club. Well, that's interesting. Interesting idea. Meme stock, quick look. We want Benzinga 24/7. Man,
we're trying to give you 24/7.
Dude, Jason wants.
Let me know. Let me know
how hard it is to go 24/7. It is. Oh man, we need more people. We need more. We need more shows. We need more traders. We're working towards it. What else do we see here from the chat?
More NFTs, Google Charts, and Mitch. They want
Check
Mitch.
out Money Mitch. Check out Money Mitch. Some people probably haven't even checked it out yet.
They need more.
It's a brand new show I did, guys, and it's based on stories. So if you guys want some trading ideas,
hold on. Can we
check it out?
Just real quick. I've seen it in the chat like the last hour or so. But John Acker in the chat has been wanting to know why ASTS is running today. Let's throw him a bone. Let's find out what's going on there.
I'll give you a hint. Wait till 5 p.m. and you might see Kathy Wood bought it. That's just my hint. I'm not saying that it's real, but my idea would be that would be the answer. Why? Because it's a space stock, and that might be that she's actually adding space stocks to the space ETF.
Wait, what's the it's
ASTS.
No, it's ARKX is the space ETF. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at this right now. Let's see.
It's a little rumor I'm putting out there, but don't kill me for it. But hit me up on Twitter when you see it a little bit later.
It's a good guess,
or not. I mean,
I guess
you guys know I like to take guesses. I like to think about what it could be, the catalyst behind it.
John,
to tell you the truth, there's a couple of
space
stocks all at the bottom. So to tell you the truth, they could just be bouncing off.
John, when is your call expire?
What flavor ice cream are you eating there, Rohan?
Listen, I'm a healthy man.
All right, guys.
Wait,
so let's go ahead. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun.
Interrupted, Rohan. That's okay. Rohan, what are you?
All right, thanks, Mitch.
Rohan, what are you eating?
Would you?
It might look a little nasty, but it is in fact Greek yogurt with strawberries and
that a parfait?
Well, actually, I love Greek yogurt.
And some hemp seeds and a little bit of honey.
A parfait.
I say Greek yogurt over regular yogurt.
Absolutely, you gotta get that protein.
Ooh,
my mama made it for me.
Flex, Rohan, flex. We need to see the flex.
Don't flex.
All right, Mitch, we've been working hard on some clips. Tell us about it.
All right. So first, before I get into too much, let's just give some value. Let's have some fun. This is a really fun clip. This was on SPAC's attack, guys. And the cool part was, Chris and I really fought hard to get these NFTs from Topps. So that's a ticker MUDS, guys. And these sold out in 70 minutes. So Chris actually got one of the premium packs, which was $99. And this was us opening it. So let's go ahead and play this clip, and then I'll put myself on mute so you can hear
it.
All right. This is what I got. All right, we got common. You can see these, right, Mitch?
Yes, I can see it.
All right, we got
the kid back here.
Common. Ooh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Common. We got common. Oh, some team ones. So the Marlins. Do it for the fans.
I might have to trade you, bro.
Do it for the fans. Common White Sox. We got the Rockies.
Carlos Carrera. There you go.
We got a bunch of commons. I think we got two of those Jacob
Duffy
deGrom.
pitched last night.
Javier Baez. We got common. We got Mookie Betts. Looks like it's got a World Series logo. Oh, here we go. I'm seeing some color change. All right, guys. We got Mookie Betts uncommon. Nick Heath uncommon. Clayton Kershaw uncommon. There's the White Sox again. Abreu, JD Davis.
Oh, you got my boy
Aaron Judge uncommon. That thing's got to at least be worth some money.
Stamp down the A.
Here we go. Here comes the rares. Los Angeles Dodgers rare. Archie Bradley rare. We got more rares. Looks like 5. Josh Bell super rare. So super rares were 2% chance in the pack.
Josh Bell, he's on my fantasy team.
There we go. Oh, epic exclusive. What is this? Oh, the White Sox and Mike Clevenger. So epic exclusives, 4.4% chance of getting those in this pack. And then another common hands up mask up. So look at that. We got
those hands up. That's the diamond hands right there.
That's the diamond hands. We got 2 epic exclusives. So Mike Clevenger, do it for the fans. We got.
Wait. So I want to know, what is Chris going to do with all these NFTs now?
I mean, he got some good ones there. That Josh Bell I saw, we were watching on the marketplace. Someone had it up for like $400. I was like, "Yo, Chris, you better put it up for $399."
Where do you sell them?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I could show that. Let me go to the link here.
I'll be honest. I have no idea.
I got some of my own.
Yeah, I don't even know where to buy these.
We can look at my cards too. Let's look at my collection here.
If I wanted to, where would I even go? I don't even know.
I'm signing in.
Okay,
here,
solar
so-
up. This was funny. So I just had to show people this was funny.
Yeah, tissues.
Thanks, Rohan.
Tissues for what purpose is my question.
He was crying. That's what he was saying. He's trying
Oh,
to say.
okay.
Not the other way. Spencer,
What a week of
Israel.
memories.
Wait, why are we crying?
He said, "What a week of memories."
the baseball,
brings
I
a little
guess.
moisture to my eyes.
So
don't know
really,
what
I
he's referring
mean,
to, I'm lost, but that's okay. You can be lost sometimes.
so
Why am I blurry?
the key is you get like a wallet, you know. You have to have that wax wallet, and then I have some already. I got a lucky one. I got a rare one on 3 packs. I only spent like $16, but hey, this one's worth a pretty good amount. I got it. I'm probably gonna keep them for now, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some giveaways. But really, I mean, you had to go to the Topps website so that you could buy it, and then when you sell them, you go to the marketplace, and then here's where you can find out like how much really cards are selling for. And then let's say like this Nolan Arenado, someone's trying to sell it for $23, but if you click on it and you go down, you'll be able to learn a little bit more about the NFT, maybe the suggested price, you know, of how much you think it's worth versus how much they're actually selling it. You know, it's right here. The suggested price is $13.60 for this one, but someone's trying to sell it here for $23.80. You see, that's how it works, guys.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Very
Very nice.
I'm like sort of impressed that Topps like is on this, but also like I cannot believe here Luke's on my screen right now. I cannot believe that like it's Topps. You know what I mean? Like Topps is like one of those stalest brands out there. I can't believe.
Yo, I have the inches are out there moment right now. That banner right there. I feel like it should say "Get real time updates," not "update."
Yeah. Oh, who made that?
Who made this?
Jeez.
I don't know.
Who
We'll find out. We'll
who
find
dropped the
out.
ball?
We'll find
Who
out.
dropped the ball?
Real time update. What
Mitch.
Rohan, just make a sound.
get real time update?
I mean, that ain't me. I'm gonna be honest.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? Oh, jeez, that was funny. Yeah, Luke is lurking.
All right,
didn't see that.
what other clips we got lined up?
All right. So next up, guys. Next up. First, I'm gonna put the link to the channel, guys. So definitely hit it up, guys. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe, support the channel. Let's go ahead and let's queue up this next one. Let's get into maybe some. I know. Well, we just did one from SPAC, so let's go to pre-market prep clip here.
Oh God,
This was Dumb Money host here.
Oh, who's that cutie in the top right there?
that's
Who's
Joel.
Top
that?
right
Who's
window.
That? Who's that?
That's a
right.
nice sweater you got there.
Joel's son.
Nice sweater indeed. There, nice sweater. All right, let's get it.
Give you an idea, I've been moving a little bit away from some of the kind of obvious recovery trades to some of the less obvious trades. So the biggest holding in my portfolio right now is Molson Coors. It's something I've talked a lot about the past month. It's had a really nice run. We'll see where it goes from here. They have 6 or 7 things happening at the company. A few of them I think are super appreciated by the market. Again, that's that information imbalance that we look for. They just released a couple weeks ago Topo Chico hard seltzer. And for those of y'all that don't know about like Molson Coors, it was probably the worst beer company the last 4 years, right? It was the last beer company to recognize the change that was happening from beer to hard seltzer, right? So you have Truly, you have White Claw, just absolutely kicking their butt the last 2 years. So it's one of the recovery stocks. It's really trading below still their 2019 levels. So, you know, on the recovery side, you have the reopening and what that does to what they call on-premise sales. So on-premise sales for a company like Molson Coors is really important because they sell a lot of that Coors Light, that Miller Lite on premise, meaning at stadiums, at bars, at restaurants around the world. So you have kind of a
I'm gonna cut it in there to save us a little bit. That clip is a little long there.
Yeah.
We'll blame Spencer for that one.
All right, that was a sick clip. I just want to say though, gets real time updates.
No, exactly. I wanted to say that too. That was great.
That was funny, Ronan. All right.
All right. Well,
Let's get
definitely,
another clip or
guys.
something.
I got a question real quick though for the chat. Who drinks Coors? Put a 1 in the chat if you're drinking Coors, so that we can know if this bet.
Yeah,
on
you guys want to hear my controversial
even
take
worth
on
it?
Coors?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's get it.
Coors tastes like watered down pee-pee.
That's not a controversial take.
That's like the most common take on Coors there is.
Aaron, that's what everybody.
I don't know. I'm not sure if there are many
when I'm-
Coors drinkers in the chat.
You know what gets
Okay,
me
so
mad?
The only place
Trying
where
to
I
be-
will
I'm trying
drink
to be
Coors,
nice.
the only place where I'll drink Coors, and not electively, but Michigan State University at Burger-Rama or Saturday Taco-Rama. Got to get the pictures of Coors. It's just like what you have to do. But I'm not saying that I electively do it. It's just because everyone does it.
So you follow the crowd. Are you calling yourself a sheep right now?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna
Wow.
say, Mitch, when I'm out in your neck of the woods, I'll drink some Coors. There's nothing like seeing the nice blue, cold mountains when you're in the mountains, when you're in the Rocky Mountains.
I got a fun fact here, though. Did you know that just last year they stopped using the Rocky Mountain water and they moved? And they're lying to everybody? Come on, get that out of here,
All
man.
right. There's another reason not to drink Coors. So, shoot.
Whoa, Coors owns
look that
Corona?
up, look
I
that
did not
up.
know that.
Wait, Constellation Brands
No, yeah, Constellation Brands owns Corona.
owns Corona.
And they own the licensing in the U.S.
Yeah,
I saw an interesting
advertisement
fact about
hard.
Corona. It was like last year when the pandemic hit, but sales of Corona beer
Yeah.
dropped 35% at the start of the pandemic last year. Insane.
The first
Like,
day of the pandemic, I went and got a Corona and started drinking. I mean, what are you gonna? You can't hate on it. Like,
Were you even of age at the time?
bruh, how young do you think I am?
I don't know. You're all young to me.
22.
What else? Wait, someone in the chat had some. No. I was gonna say AT. Yeah, everybody thinks that about
Okay. All right. Well,
that course.
all right. So not a controversial take. I get it.
No, but the clip that Mitch just played was Topo Chico was in reference to.
Well, I get a lot of flack from the chat if I say that I actually don't drink beer anymore. I probably drink maybe a White Claw or two, and that's probably like
You're
I feel like
allowed,
it's
a
pretty normal
good
these days.
couple weeks in between my drinking times.
dude. You're allowed to have preferences and drink whatever you want and not.
I drink beer from time to time, but I can't drink beer if I'm like trying to have fun and like actually drink, you know,
Yeah,
these days.
I haven't drank beer in such a long
Can
time.
I tell you guys a few weeks ago?
Muted AB.
When we had the quarterly meeting, we had some people from out of town here. We did one of those like bike bars.
Yeah, the pedal pub.
Yeah, and Jonathan Mallard, because you have to BYOB, he went and he bought us a case. He bought 2 cases. He bought a case of White Claw, which I hate, and he bought a case of Bud Light, which I also hate. And that's what we drank.
Nice.
You got to get that Keystone.
Well, I was gonna say on topic with Bud Light, I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, which is obviously the home of formerly Anheuser-Busch. Now it's InBev, but it's still
Missouri.
AB. But Coors has been advertising, like you drive around the highways on St. Louis now, and they're advertising. They're saying buy a case of Coors, and we'll put like X amount of money into Mississippi River, reservation stuff. So it's like interesting that they're trying to kind of cut straight into AB's and when I say AB, I'm talking about Anheuser-Busch, not myself, but AB's market.
You're trying to go to
Cutting
the
into
beer
yourself,
market.
bro.
Anthony Jr. in the chat. Johnny Walker Black works for me. No, that 100% works for me as well. I don't drink beer. I will enjoy a nice, neat glass of liquor.
That's such a
How old?
stereotypical
You're
brown man
like a
answer.
50-year-old man.
Yeah,
bourbon.
it was
Aaron's
like
a
Brown
when you get
uncle. That's
older.
who he is. If you guys, I mean, not everyone's gonna get that joke.
drink with me, and I get hella brown uncle on you guys.
Aaron, that's what I'm talking about. The Woodford.
The jokes come out like no other.
Mitch, what clip is this?
All right. So now let's get to a shorts. So one of the things that we've been doing, guys, is also doing the new beta on YouTube, which is YouTube
Zune
Shorts. Here's dyslexic Drew here. Let's see what he got in store for us here.
No sound.
No
You
sound.
got your audio.
Damn
Purpose
it.
of Bitcoin. Initially, damn to answer the age-old question: should you be buying Dogecoin? So first off, what's the purpose of Bitcoin? Initially,
I know that
Bitcoin, the
voice.
first block. The blockchain has this message in it. So obviously Satoshi Nakamoto
I'm
was
surprised you
not
spelled it Doge and not Goge.
for the bailout. Dogecoin, on the other hand, was forked, which basically means they copied Bitcoin, changed it a little bit, and they released Dogecoin, which is kind of a meme at first. You know, they like Doge and the meme, so they did it as a joke, but it's actually done some pretty crazy stuff. They raised $25,000 for a Jamaican bobsled team, and they helped autistic children. So it's done a lot of good. Recently, the prices spiked to all-time highs. It's currently trading at 13 cents, so should you buy? If you like Elon Musk, you like the hype, yeah, maybe buy a little bit. Throw $10, $20, whatever you can afford. But no, this thing is kind of a meme, and it could go to zero, or it could go to $1. And hey, you don't want to miss that.
And while we're on the topic of
Daddy Elon, please pump. Please pump.
Hey,
Yeah.
what is Doge at right now? It's at 20,
Like 27,
24
something like that.
24.
Oh, I'm up on my. I bought some Dogecoin live on Power. I'm up on it right now. Let's go. Should I pull it up? Wait, why am I echoing?
No, it was Mitch's desktop audio. I fixed it.
Wait, but someone I wanted to address. Oh, Tony from Toledo said Coors for years didn't sell East. Isn't that the plot in that movie Smokey and the Bandit, where they're trying to get the Coors across the river?
I think it might be.
I saw that movie when I was like 5, and I didn't understand what the whole deal. Why they're trying to smuggle beer, but that would make sense. I don't know.
Sick reference, bro. Your references are out of control. Everyone knows that.
AB.
So Doge is at 24 and 24.32 cents.
I want to ask. I want to ask
I
a
enjoyed it.
quick question to the chat. You know, I was thinking about doing this for a while, but hesitant because I'm not sure how it would be received. But what does the chat think about game streams?
Great question.
You go through the trading week. It's a huge roller coaster of stress, right?
Yeah, 300 people.
And then
Why was
I know.
Spencer saying my name so much earlier?
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Jason.
Which twin is older, Aaron or Rohan?
Dude.
I'm older, unfortunately.
Why was Spencer saying my name so much earlier?
He was talking about how you guys had a good time this morning at the office.
How I was going crazy this morning? You can just say it. You don't have to censor yourself. Like, say what
Oh no,
say.
it was because it was just you and me were the only ones here, and you're never here that early. And
I know. I was here before him, and I was going crazy. I was like yelling and dancing, and I was having rap music play. I was going nuts. You can say what he said. I don't take offense.
I didn't say anything bad.
We didn't say anything bad. No.
I asked a question. I said.
I feel like there's crickets out here. No one's talking. Okay, go ahead.
There was a poll that Spencer did throw to us that asked us if we showed up to the office at 6 a.m. and Jason was the only person here, how would you react? What would you do?
That's a great question.
Like, do you go to the gym for an hour and a half? Like, what,
I said I walk straight to my desk and get to work and act busy.
What is going on?
It's the X-Files.
Well, now, this is the kind of stuff that should be in the behind the scenes. Because do you know there was a lie that happened at this office today? A lie was conducted by someone in this who's in this chat right now.
A lie?
A lie.
A lie. An L-I-E lie. A straight lie. Like I
Oh,
white lie.
he's talking about Rohan.
No, Aaron Thomas, not Rohan.
Oh.
Figured it was me.
It's not a figure. It's okay. So one thing that you should know about me, I may forget names, and I do, and I hate that. I forget fate. Like if I saw Drew in like it's not Drew, it's Aaron Bree. I said Drew. Okay, that's really ridiculous. If I saw Aaron Bree with no like, to be honest, Mitch, he really cleaned up his beard, and I don't really his hair. Something's different. But I wouldn't, if his beard was off and I saw him tomorrow, I wouldn't recognize him at first. I have a terrible ability to recognize people. Okay, but so the lie, should I get back to the lie?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a printer scanner next to my computer. And I asked Aaron Thomas, can you set it up to make it work, for me, like last week or something. And then today I had something I thought I had to scan, but I didn't have to. I forgot. You really don't need to scan stuff anymore. You can just sign it with like a PDF thing. I forgot.
Yeah, DocuSign, right?
What?
DocuSign? Isn't that what that?
Well, there's DocuSign, but the PDF, yeah, you can do that, but it was something else. So
Whatever.
Aaron Thomas comes over to my desk and he's like, Jason, we did this last week. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, you're telling me I was here and we scanned stuff in together? He's like, yeah, we did. I'm like, I don't forget conversations. That's the one thing I don't forget is what I was going to say. And I'm like, okay, Aaron, you're telling me I'm just like, I've gone insane. Then let's go on my computer and look for the most recent scans because we didn't do anything together with scanning. And Aaron had this wire that he took and put the wire right across my computer. Like I couldn't even sit in my seat. I'm like, Aaron, so you're telling me last week you put this wire across my desk to the scanner and I don't remember this? He's like, yes. So Aaron, what is the end result of this conversation? Because it's been bothering me all day. Because I get if you don't do something that's different versus lying. That's two different things. Like what was it? Like, did you do it on your own? Like, was I not there? Like, or were you just like trying to like just say, you know, like so I wouldn't get mad and that was the way. Like any of the answers are fine right now, to be honest. But let's get it out of the system. Or am I just insane and I didn't remember and all that? Like, what's the story?
Full screen.
I guess I mean I must have lied then.
No, I'm not trying to like call you out in a public way. I'm just saying for a second I'm like thinking, wait, maybe he did and I was there. But then I'm like, wait, how could this be? I wouldn't be able to sit in my seat because you had the wire going across the whole seat. Go ahead.
I understand that you think that I'm lying, but I vividly remember taking that cable and plugging it into your dock there. You didn't say anything at that time, which I thought was weird because I knew that's usually something you say or would say something about. But you didn't. So I thought it was weird. I just took it as is.
Okay, so maybe you did. So maybe you did that, but did you ever scan anything in using that scanner?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I used it.
All right.
It's fine.
This is the case where we have to get cameras in the office because I will bet my life and 3 kids' lives that I never did this with Aaron in a billion years times 10. Okay. Because like I was like, there's Lindsay. Did she see this? Did Michael Murray like? And Aaron's a pretty honest guy. Like I don't think Aaron's a liar.
Chef
like
Ramsay. I thought it was Chef Ramsay.
I would leave if I had $500 in cash and I left it in a room. I would not ever think Aaron to take it. So I don't think Aaron's a liar. I think there's something misplaced here. It was very strange, and you know, hey, I see that you guys have CNBC on in the background, and there's a bald guy on.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no, here on TV here. It reminds me of the NBA. It reminds me of the NBA commissioner. I want to bring on the NBA commissioner next week.
Adam Silver, let's get him.
I'm friends with him. Friendly. You want to know why I'm friends with him?
You and Big Sean and Adam Silver went out together?
No, I didn't go. Big Sean didn't come, but no, I went to that Golden State Cavs championship in Golden State, and we were in a stairwell, and I saw him, and when he became commissioner, I said, and he was like 4 stairs away from me, and I'm like, Adam, and he came back down the 4 stairs and shook my hand. So I guess we're friends. No,
oh, nice, Sam. Oh, nice.
All right, so it's about 4:30. It's about time for our next show.
Have you guys told people about the behind the scenes thing coming out?
We did.
We did.
Okay, so we saw the behind the scenes. It was 20 minutes. I told Rohan to go back to the drawing board and make it like 8 minutes because it wasn't funny enough. There's some funny scenes and there's some arguments. Like this is an argument me and Aaron are having, and I think these shows are good to be funny and not like they made the show to show you what we
when
really
you
do.
yelled at me.
What?
Did you get when you yelled at me for deleting the video?
Deleting the video. What's wrong with
you? Don't remember when I deleted the video?
Oh, my 3 months.
That was months ago.
Yeah.
Wait,
no. You know, one day we're gonna do like a Benzinga memories thing, and we're gonna look back at that because that was
sure.
Classic.
That one was the best, and also the one Aaron Bree when he turned off. Rohan said, "Do this," and he turned off the whole thing, and it was like an example of not pronouns.
Like,
the best part about it was
Insider.
After he goes,
yes, we're wrapping it up.
What was the best part about it, Mitch? Go, I want to hear it.
He goes, Raz goes after the fact. He goes, Bree doesn't even know the difference between CNBC and Bloomberg. That was the best part.
All right,
okay.
Our next
one more thing. Yeah. You guys are awesome. These are the stories that we don't get out there. And so the 20-minute thing was actually a good video you guys would like. It shows a day in the life of Benzinga. But I don't think it's funny enough, and there's not enough arguing. So we're cutting it down to 8 minutes and redoing it because I don't think you want to hear about like, you know, whatever. So that's the take. But I could be wrong. Hey, by the way, am I getting ripped on in the chat? Because I haven't really looked at it.
No, not really.
Hey guys, I got to tell you one secret. I ordered 3 smoothies. They got delivered. Someone drank one of my smoothies. The guy left it on the pavement. There was 2 smoothies there. They DoorDash credited me. Hold on. DoorDash credited me. So I have 2 full smoothies. So I drank the first one downstairs while I was texting with DoorDash, and I was bringing up the second one to give to someone in the office, like Spencer. But guess what? I drank both smoothies and my stomach feels like it's going to explode. I ate all healthy all this week and I can't even breathe. My stomach hurts so much. I had 2 full big ass smoothies. Here they are. I don't know where I'm looking. Look at the size. This is so big. I ate 2 of them in the last 25 minutes and my stomach's going to fall apart. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm wrapping it. Cannabis Insider's up now.
Yes, everybody, stay tuned. We got Cannabis Insider. We're going to direct you there. So stick around. Don't touch the screen. Don't touch your mouse. Don't touch your keyboard. Just stay there. All you got to do is hit play now once the prompt comes up, and you're all set. Enjoy some Cannabis Insider.
We'll see what happens